when you're getting a whole bunch of no's right now, it doesn't mean that's the end of the world. You take it as a learning curve that, okay, I'm getting all these no's now, but guess what? There's a yes somewhere. And if you stop before you get to the yes, it's your loss. But if you keep forging ahead and pushing ahead and pushing ahead, it might look like eternity, but at some point you're going to get to that yes that is behind the wall, and you're going to be happy for it. Hello everybody, it's That Proud Black Woman here again, and thank you so much for tuning in on another episode of my Friday dose of awesomeness. So if you don't know me, if you have never been on my channel, welcome. Please join the Proud Fam. Leave a comment in the comment section, #ProudFam, and please give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you click that red subscribe button so that every time I post awesome videos, you're going to be one of the first to get notified. And if you're being my ride or die from day one, thank you so much for tuning in again. Let me just start my car because, as you know, time to go to work. So build your passion. Build your passion. Don't ever let anybody, like the passion, because everybody has something that they have a passion for. It's different in everybody, but for me, as you all know, it's human rights, inclusion and diversity. It's helping people out. It's promoting anything culturally, black culture, you know, things like that. That's my passion. And when I get a little bit sensitive, when I see that a couple of things are racially charged, either towards me or towards anybody, so I address it. And for so many people, it's a problem. A lot of people have come to me, you know, I understand that you're passionate about this, but you can tone it down a little bit. And the funny part is, I'm never aggressive. Never. There's nobody that can come to me right now and say that I've been aggressive towards them for any reason. I'm very lively, I'm very jovial, I'm very fun to be with. Everybody that is around me, I make them smile, even when I'm not happy. That's me. I try to encourage people, inspire people, you know, empower people. That's me. That's my passion, like just helping people, because there's a satisfaction that comes with it. A lot of times people see me all the way here and I don't let that get into my head. I still give the support. Even sometimes things that those people have achieved, I have not achieved a quarter of it. But whatever I have, I still add on to them. I still give them that time. I still give them that, like the time I don't have for myself, I still try as much as I can. Not to the extent that it would affect me, but at least a little bit of time that I can squeeze out for other people to make them, to respond to them, and to, you know, whatever they're going through, give them a little bit of support. I always do that. And not like I get the same energy in return, but that's not the purpose of this. As I said in my last video, I like to pay it forward. I like people to pay it forward too. So if I assist you, if I support you in any way, I would appreciate if you can do it back to somebody else. I'm not expecting a payback. But I find that so many things that I want to achieve sometimes, just because of my passion, if I'm going in for it and I didn't get it and I'm talking to people, they'll be like, yeah, maybe you should tone it down, turn it down a little bit, you know, looking from somebody else's perspective, you know, they might feel threatened by you. And I'm thinking, why are you threatened by me? Why are you threatened by what I say? First of all, I'm very conscious with what I say. I don't put negativity out there. At the same time, I would address things that I do not agree with, but I do it strategically. I don't like show up like the angry black woman, or you know, that angry black woman syndrome. I don't do any of that, but I would address it. I don't let it slide either. I would address it in such a way that you would reason with me, right? So when people say, oh, you have to tone it down, you have to do this because, you know, you have to kick people's butts until you get the position, I'm not that person. If you know me, you know that I am who I am, no matter where you find me. If you see me on YouTube, it's the same me. If you find me in my office, it's the same me. If you see me in the church, it's the same me. So I'm not going to stoop low to kiss people's butts just because I want to achieve something. Because at the end of the day, I can only keep it up for a little while. So I'm not going to let my passion, I'm not going to reduce the passion in me just because I want to achieve a little bit of height in life. Why am I saying this? I've spoken to a couple of people recently, and when I'm telling them, you know, this and this and these are my plans, and I am getting a little bit frustrated because I haven't started achieving them yet, or I get to a certain height and then it gets stagnated, you know. And it's been really tough, especially with the pandemic and everywhere shutting down and all of that. It's been really tough. And what the first thing they say is, I can see the passion in your voice, I can see, but from other people it would be threatening. Can you tone it down? And I said, well, up until 2020 I've toned everything about my life down. Everything. Even in my workplace, I wouldn't tell people I have a legal degree. I won't tell them I have a master's degree, because I'm trying to tone it down, because I don't want people to be threatened by me. But at the end of the day, in 2020, it dawned on me that no matter what I do, some people just won't be okay. So who am I? Who is at the loss here? Me. Because I'm not growing at the rate I want to, because I'm trying to bring myself down so that I can at least get a paycheck for now, so that I can at least have friends for now, so that I can still be this for now. But you're not thinking about the future. You're not seeing the bigger picture. The funny part is, one thing I console myself with is, as passionate as I am about the things I do, there would be one day somebody that likes that passion in me, that sees the opportunity and would take that time to know me, would take that time to invest in me, in my dreams. There will be that one person. But if I tone it down and I keep toning it down, right now it might look like I'm not moving as fast as a fast pace like every other person. But at some point, when I find that thing, it will just be like magic. People will think, what the heck did she do? Because it will be continuous upward elevation, continuous upward movement. But if I just take anything for now, just because, I would be miserable. I would not be happy, because I wouldn't be myself. And then at some point, if I decide maybe I should start introducing little pieces, little bits of myself into that, I would lose the people that I gained. Because now they'll be thinking, who the heck is this? Like, why is she suddenly very outspoken? Why is she suddenly? And if you know me, a lot of people, even my sister would laugh when people say, oh, your sister is so quiet and stuff. Because when you meet me for the first time, very shy. Very shy. When you meet me for the first time, if you put water in my mouth for 24 hours, I bet it with you come back and you still meet that water there. That's me. And that's not because I'm trying to impress anybody. It's just, I'm not in my comfort zone yet. I don't know you yet. So I have to get comfortable with you. And then once I'm comfortable, you can't even shut me up. It's like, you can't even shut me up. And you'll be wondering, what the heck is happening here? So that's me. But it's not, it doesn't last for so long, because I observe people around me. I see how they present, and then that's how I relate back to you. So if I come in and I'm so quiet and I'm gentle, it's just because I'm observing. And then as I'm observing, if you give me the same energy of I'm an introvert, I will continue to be an introvert with you. If you give me good vibes and you give me, like, you talk to me in a certain way and I like your vibe, I would also talk to you back in my, you know, in my own way as well. So I don't expect people to tone down themselves just because you want to please people, just because you want to get a job, just because you want to put food on the table, and this and that and that. There are sometimes, I'm not saying you should go overboard. So, no, there's a thin line between being passionate and being aggressive. I'm not saying be aggressive. I'm saying do not dial down your personality, your passion, just to fit into other people's boxes. Because at the end of the day, when you do that, you lose yourself. So right now, other people might be excelling just because they dialed it down. But if you dial it down, one thing is, you might not still get whatever you're looking for, and that would be a waste. Or you might get it, but you can't now express yourself at that point. So that's why I keep expressing myself, because I know that at some point somebody will see the value in what I do. So that's a whole lot of rant, I know, but sometimes some things just come in my mind and I feel like I should share it with you, because the same way I'm chatting with you, it's a little bit therapeutic for me as well, because nowadays, as you know, we can't go to anybody to talk to, you know, rub minds. Everything is on the phone and all of that, and sometimes you don't even get to see who you're talking to. So, and I'm thinking, well, I have my proud fam here, why can't I just chat with my proud fam? At the end of the day, somebody might actually be going through the same thing, and it will be a useful info for them, right? Because at the end of the day, I just have decided not to dial down any aspect of my life anymore, because I've done that continuously for like 5 years. And then 2020, when the pandemic hit and I had the time, you know, to think about my life and my trajectory and where I'm going and what I have in me as a person, what I've achieved, I was like, you know what, I ain't going to be a people pleaser anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. If people don't like me, the thing is, not everybody would like you. Not every employer would employ you. Not everybody you meet would be useful for you, and not everybody you meet would you be useful for. But at the end of the day, if you dial down your passion, as I said before, number one, you might not achieve it ever. Number two, you might achieve something, but it's not what exactly you want to achieve, because at that point you have already lost yourself, because you pretended to be who you're not, or I don't even know how to explain it, but I ain't changing myself for anybody. I'm not going to be aggressive either. If you are aggressive, you have to, with that one, I'll say, yeah, you have to tone it down, because as I said, there's a thin line between following your passion and being aggressive. There's a thin line, because some people, when they're passionate about something, they want to do it at all costs. Come hell, water, high water, sunshine, rain, whatever it is, they want to put everything, either legal, illegal, into it. I'm not subscribed to that school of thought. I'm just saying, if you are passionate about something, let people see your passion. Let people see that you love to do this thing. Let people see that you want a change, a positive change, and you will see, not everybody will be your fan, but there will be somebody out there that will locate you one day for that person that you are, and your trajectory will just pick up, and it will be continuous elevation from then onwards. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Not everybody likes me. I don't like everybody either, but I don't like when people come to you and tell you, well, you have to tone it down, you have to tone it down, you have to tone it down. And I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing? I'm not doing anything bad. Tell me, leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think that I'm aggressive? Do you think that my passion is going to be my downfall? Do you think that I'm doing something good too? Do you think that what I'm doing now is going to pave way for me? Whatever you think, there's nothing that is out of bounds here. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know, because at the end of the day, you guys are my family. That's why I'm pouring out my heart to you, and I don't know who this can help down the line. But if you feel the same way, I want to tell you, you're not alone. It's only a matter of time. You will be able to achieve your goals. Just keep working at it. Don't bring down your passion for anybody. That's it. Period. Poo. That's it. I ain't dialing myself down for anybody. I don't expect you to do the same. Just keep working towards your passion. Not everything is for you, right? So when you're getting a whole bunch of no's right now, it doesn't mean that's the end of the world. You take it as a learning curve, that okay, I'm getting all these no's now, but guess what? There's a yes somewhere. And if you stop before you get to the yes, it's your loss. But if you keep forging ahead and pushing ahead and pushing ahead, it might look like eternity, but at some point you're going to get to that yes that is behind the wall, and you're going to be happy for it, and then your life is going to be an inspiration to other people. Because at the end of the day, I was talking to somebody yesterday and I said, I understand if you say that, okay, I'm so passionate, and then people might find that threatening. That's why I have not been able to achieve a couple of things career wise. But at the end of the day, what I said is, I see it as a learning curve. I see it as, I don't have to dial it down, and I'm not trying to prove any point, because the person felt maybe I was trying to prove a point. But I'm like, I'm not trying to prove any point. I just feel like if everybody's quiet and silent about these things, we're never going to grow. Everybody's hiding under the closet. Everybody don't want to mention some things. So we'll continue to be the same person for so long. So anyway, that's what I just thought to share with you today. So please remember to like, to subscribe, to share, click the notification bell, and whenever I post any video, you'll be the first to get notified. I love you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.